Well, good evening everyone, I hope you're well. It's Fatman in a Cheap Sim here, that's right, it's Hugh Hattrick, I hope you're well. I'm just quickly putting this out on to YouTube so I can see what's happening, and then I'll join the racing in a few seconds. I thought I would do a stream. I haven't done a Friday night stream in a very long time, and this week we were supposed to be moving house, but unfortunately that didn't come off, so it's been delayed for a little while. So we're back, still in the same place. You'll notice everything is pretty much still the same, but we'll be in a new place hopefully in a few weeks or less. But I couldn't stay away from gaming any longer, I had to have another go. In fact, I was watching, just before I came on tonight, I was actually watching a person called Lady Wonderlust. She thinks she's an American racer who's just started doing a lot of GT Sport, the first time I've seen her certainly. And I thought, well, you know, she's having a go, it's time to get back on there and have another shot. Because I thought maybe I'll just take the week off this week, as we were supposed to be moving. But as things are still available, my setup is still ready to play, I thought I'll come on and give it another go. So it's great to see everyone. I hope you're all well and having a really good Friday night, and I hope it will be a good weekend for you as well. So I'm doing race A in the Citroen DS3. Now I've actually driven one of these not that long ago actually. I used to really like the DS3. It was a great car when it first came out. So when I saw it on race A, I thought, oh, that could be quite fun. And I did do one race. I think I started about 8th or 9th, and I ended up coming 4th. I think it was. I didn't record that one. I probably should have recorded it and done it as a replay. But yeah, no, it was a reasonable race, but I haven't done it since then. I think that was about Tuesday or Wednesday, the last time I had a little shot. I had 10 minutes to have a go. So let's see how we get on. And yeah, it should be quite fun. I was playing a little bit of Assetto Corsa. You may have seen the video that I put out a few hours ago. I did a race online at Monza, and that was in the Drive with Respect server, which is really good actually. I've played quite a few times with them. I was driving in the Bentley, and many of them were actually in the Ferraris, in the Group 3 car. But to be fair, we didn't do too badly. Although I got my braking wrong on many occasions and ended up running wide at the chicanes. I avoided everybody, but other folk went off in the process of having their own accidents. And I started, I think it was 10th or 11th, and I ended up, I think it was 5th or 6th, and at one point I was up to 4th. And I was a bit scrappy, so I need to try and improve my racecraft a bit. But it wasn't too bad, considering it was the first time I'd played Assetto Corsa. So we'll see how we go tonight, see what the audience, you guys watching, would like to see. If you're happy for me to play race A, then that's fine, or if you like me to go back onto Assetto Corsa, I'm more than happy to try that a bit later on as well. But I thought we could certainly do 2 or 3 races here first perhaps, and then we'll get on. But I can see there's a few people in the chat, so let me know who you are, unless you want to just lurk in the background there. I hope you're having a good day, and it's great. I'm very pleased, and thank you very much for joining me. So I hope we have a good night and can enjoy some good racing. And we've got it. I know we've got the session is, can we hit 330 subs? Well, you never know. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll have to up the ante a bit and change the game, or do maybe a different race. We'll see what brings in the crowds. I know there's a lot of people racing. I know Basic Ollie is out there tonight. I know that Key was on earlier on, so whether or not they'll go much later, we'll have to see. But I thought I'm going to jump on and do some racing. So we've just got a few minutes to set a time, or to join a lobby. And I will, let's see where we are. Yeah, we're 105.9. Actually, it's not going up, to be fair, since I've been last in. That's not too bad. I'll make sure that is just on traction control 1 just for the start, and then we'll put that away. So here we are in Sardinia. We've done the reverse track a few times. The hardest bit on this track is, I think, the final corner. It's a killer. It's really hard. You got to come up through the chicane, like the S-bends, and then it's really tricky, and it just seems to want to go away from you. It's really hard to know when to brake properly, so that you can maintain and get a good exit, because a good exit will make or break the lap. There's a lot of time in it. I managed to do a 106.964. I reckon there was maybe a little bit more time in it, but we'll see. But of course, if you get into a good race, you might get a bit of slipstream. So we'll get ready to start in a couple of minutes. Hope we've already had a few likes, which is great. Thank you very much to... Jonathan, you're here. You're back. Yes, hopefully having a good race. I was really considering, should I do GT Sport or should I do Assetto Corsa? I did do a race earlier on in the Assetto Corsa Competition. Did quite well. It was quite funny actually. It was at Monza, and I was trying to be clean. I was really trying to be careful. I've been watching a lot of race starts, and you know when they come into the first corner, a lot of them they really back off and they just let the car kind of glide around. So I tried that and I still got hit, but it wasn't too bad. And then I was able to go away, but I would outbrake myself a few times coming into the big chicanes and ended up going straight on, and then other people crashed in their own accident, and I ended up coming from being from 10th and going right up to not ACC, it's 2 although the races are quite good though. The races are good now that I've got into the how to start it all. It's a lot better than it was, I think. But we'll do this one. I know some people didn't like race A because it's a funny race, but I'll try it and see. I have done one race earlier on and I did quite well actually earlier in the week, so hopefully we can do well tonight. I've done the Group 3 at Dragon Trail Gardens, but it's not. I don't know. I think if it had been Group 4, I think I maybe would have preferred it. But Group 3, I don't know, I didn't really get much from it, to be fair. Yeah, 2 hours of setup with ACC. Yeah, I'm not doing that, don't worry, no. I've learned from that mistake. You just need to put it on a safe setup or an aggressive setup, and then you just go for it. The Bentley was quite good fun. I know Andrew was saying he quite enjoyed listening to the sound of the engine in that Bentley that I was driving. Though just about everybody was in the Ferraris at Monza. But they do sound good. It's a game you can really get into, and I have to say, I think like a lot of people were just struggling a little bit with Gran Turismo GT Sport. I think that's because it's coming to the end of its life, although I think it's going to be another year before the next one comes out. It's just lacking a little bit. I mean, some people have loved the races, other people haven't, but this week when I saw the races, nothing really kind of jumped out at me and thought, yeah, I've got to race this one. But I've done this race a few times before. I think you beat me the last time we did it when it was in reverse. It was a reverse layout. I can't remember what car it was that we were racing in. I think it was a Group 4s actually. It may have been Group 4s. But yeah, it's quite a good track. It's quite fun. So here we are. I did a 106.9. I don't have a clue where I'm going to start. I was about 8th or 9th, I think, the last time. Yeah, 8th. There we are. And there's nothing in it, so I haven't done any practice for a couple of days. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We've got the Village Racer in second with a 106.3, and the pole position is a 106.1, which is a fraction off the top 10. In fact, that can only be literally just outside the top 10, and just tiny amounts out of that. So it's pretty close, and it's kind of mad. But I'm sure we can sort them out. Oh, somebody's already dropped out. So yeah, we'll see how we go on. A lot of people are doing the Group 3 race at Red Bull Ring. I have done a time, but I wasn't. I spent about an hour doing qualifying on it it was Tuesday, but I got a 1:22.2. I'm just not brilliant there. Imagine it's a company car in action where we first drove the DS3. Yeah, well, it's quite funny though, because I remember driving the DS3 and it was not as bad as this one. it was normally the DS3 we're all kind of taken aback at how good it was in terms of, you know, how it really handled quite well, and it was fun and it was quick. But I mean, I suppose the speeds of the races are much higher than what we've ever driven it in real life. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It's this track would be quite good. Yeah, I was really surprised. I remember the first time, because it was really hardly, that car was almost unannounced when it was launched, which was kind of crazy because it was so much better. And the one that they've replaced it with is really, I have to say, it does not inspire in any way at all. It's not really a car that's supposed to be for fun. Yeah, definitely. And they were cheap. They were absolutely cheap, weren't they? They were bargain price, like 14-15 grand, and you got the 160 horsepower I liked them. That was a big favourite of mine. Turn the traction off. Going wide and crashing all over the place. Well, we made up 3 places in the first lap. Not good in those corners. I'm struggling. Come on, what's going on here? Shouldn't have done that. Because I was in a better position. It's doing funny things. Come on. Oh, come on now. I mean, they're just pushing you off with absolutely nothing, no excuse. That's bad. Come on, come on, get off me. What a bugger. Damn it. Come on, car. I need to turn this up a bit so I can hear the engine. See, look at that, it's just understeering like a pigman. What is going on with this? Strange stuff. Virtually seem like you're going at nothing to try and... Well, we started 8th, we're up to 4th at one point, or 5th, and it's been downhill from there. Mind you, no penalties, which is something. On the brakes, come on. Feel like I can't brake any harder.
That was a wee bit better. Catching a little bit on the final lap. The annoying thing is we were obviously a bit quicker because we had that issue and we're in the battle and we lost those places. Well, there we are, first race, and it was going fine, and they just started getting quite close there, and I missed one. Well, the car was just going wide every time I was going into that turn 4. It just wouldn't want to turn, and it's always just sliding about quite a bit. Aye, and we should have been 5th, to be fair. We should have been well up there. That's annoying, but we'll try another one. We're going to keep going. They are really pushy though. I mean, one guy was driving right into me, pushing the whole way along that straight, and really totally uncalled for. I think he was a Spanish guy. Still, I won't bother. Quite a lot of A's and B's. Yeah, we was 5th. Yeah, I know I was right up there. I got kind of pushed across. I'll save that replay. We can always do that one later. Yeah, it's a close race, but we just have to try it. Yeah, well, it's a funny one though, because there's definitely they say they scan the cars and they do it like that so that it's accurate. The cars are never as wobbly as what they are on GT Sport when it's a road car. I mean, you kind of feel it move around, and it's like, it's trying to go crazy body angles, which you would never get normally when we drive them for real. And you'd think, if anything, the game would make them slightly better than they are, but the game seems to make them worse than they are. It's like that in the Toyota Yaris GR. I mean, it was all over the place. Yeah, I know what you mean. I absolutely can't wait for company car in action. It's the best. It really is the Christmas and Boxing Day of the summer. I hope they do it. I mean, because it's middle of June, and we're all supposed to be aiming for kind of COVID-free, completely no lockdown, no problems, but then you kind of hope that it would be possible that they might actually allow us to do it. I mean, there's so many new cars being launched. Well, by the way, it's quite funny now for all of you following. We're definitely car people on this channel. We love cars, not just motor racing, and we like to drive any car as fast as we can whenever we get the chance, whether it be good or bad. We do love Suzukis, especially I know Jonathan. He loves Suzukis. There's a whole bunch of new Suzukis, John, that have been launched. One's called, is it an Ace-Wave or something? An Ace-Wave. And then there's another one. It basically looks like a Toyota RAV4. And then there's another one. What did they call the other one? Is it an S? It's not an S-Cross. But it's like an estate. I think it looks a bit like a Toyota Corolla Estate. But they're all kind of hybrids. Yeah, so they'll be no doubt, because Suzuki's been at company car a few times, so might get a chance to drive one of those. And they want £28,000 for a Suzuki Jimny, which seems a little bit overpriced. You can virtually get a Jeep Wrangler for not that much more. I think a Wrangler is like 32, and I'd much rather have a Wrangler than a Suzuki Jimny. I can't believe the kind of money they want for them. There was nothing. I don't think there was anything under like 25 grand for a Suzuki Jimny. I mean, it's tiny. can barely seat 2 people in it. That you need to stay. Yep, in 10 days we could race. Yep, that's it. That is it. And the good news is I should be moving within a couple of weeks' time. We've pretty much got, I think, hopefully most of the confirmations that we need. We'll get more of them next week, but we should be alright. We were supposed to be moving this week, and I would have been in my new little office by now if it had all been working to plan. But as usual with moves, it's always something that comes up. But yeah, but that'll be in 2 weeks' time. We should be in our new office by then. So, yep, it'll be slightly different. I'm going to take all these pictures off the wall. That's why you can see some boxes in the background here. But, yep, I'll have to take all the pictures off the wall and try not to leave any marks. But looking forward to it all. Getting it all set up. My room's going to be slightly smaller than my current office, so it's going to be incredibly cozy, you could say. It's going to be fun, but I think hopefully it should work. It should definitely work. So welcome to everyone who's watching, whether you've just come on in the last few minutes or whether you've been watching right from the start. It's great to have you with us. Yeah, well, yeah, the rig will be set up at the new house when we get there. It's one of the first things I'm going to do. Like any responsible father, it's always the gaming gear that comes first. It's actually, we're getting in to do the gaming gear before even the family turn up, so it should be fun. Ah, Andrew, it's good to see you. Good to see you indeed. Yep, so yeah, it should be fun. It should be a laugh. I know there's a bit of a gap between the timings here, but I'm not going to bother trying to do another lap. I've had a bit of practice at the moment, but I might try see how the timing goes. If we can meet the other races in the next little while, I might try and do the race B as well. See, that might be maybe slightly less crazy, although it's got some crazy corners on the Dragon Trail Gardens. That. Yeah, I was going to say, where do you get all those little strawberries and little funny thumbs up things from? Because whenever I do it, I don't see any options to change to do different comments. What colour will you paint your sim room? Well, it's in a lovely kind of cheesy off cream white at the moment with really thick, it's that really thick wallpaper. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do at the start to make that work. And it literally is just long enough to take my sim rig, or the width is just big enough to take my sim rig, and I'm going to have to put my PC, I think, behind it when I get that set up. So that'll be fun, but I'm hoping that this horrendous wallpaper that's going to be on it in the new place won't be visible, but I don't know. So it could be quite funny. It could be, it's like racing in your old Auntie Betty's room, you know. It's going to be, yeah, and plenty of pine, yes, but thankfully that won't be visible, I hope. To the viewers, it will be hopefully not. There's no pine in the office, thank goodness. But the house that we got is a kind of older house, and honestly, it's like something out of a Burt Reynolds movie. I was so disappointed there wasn't a minibar, because there's so much pine in that place. It's something else. But seemingly, pine is good for keeping the heat in the house. That's what someone was saying recently. That if you have lots of pine wood, it's good for keeping the heat on. And I have to say, when we went in, it was only like 12 or 13, but it didn't feel that cold. So my gas bill is going to be next to nothing running in that place, and we'll have all the power on with the computers and the PlayStations. We should get rid of any issues with not being warm enough. It's going to be. I'm probably have to be wearing a vest when I do my race streams. I'm sure that'll be a viewer winner for that one. But if you want to see a hairy man with a fat belly wearing a vest on a Monday night, well, you know which one to join into. It looks like a Swedish sauna. Yeah, it is funny. It is funny. You'll get to see it when you come round. It'll be a laugh. But yeah, but it hasn't been kind of, no renovations really been done on it in the last kind of 20 years. So it's going to be fun doing it all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It's always nice to get into a new place and see what it's like. And I don't have to cut the grass because there's not even a garden. There's just a tiny wee yard at the back, which is quite good. So big enough for a table tennis table. So that should be fun. I was sad the bathroom wasn't avocado. Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, that's true actually. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. But we think we can paint over the wood and maybe brighten it up a bit. Maybe a grey or a white or something that might just make it look a bit better. We'll see. but it was funny. It was when I first saw it. It hadn't been aired for a wee while as well, so we've been in trying to air it. So opening the windows. But it's a great little house, so it should be. The kids are over the moon about getting into it. Now, when we started tonight, we were on 327 subscribers. I know in the headline it says, "Can we break through and get 330?" So maybe we'll get some new subscribers tonight. That would be fantastic. If you guys are on Facebook at all, it'd be brilliant to share it out so that your mates can see it as well. And that deep mustard that all early 80s houses used. Aye, that's true. Yep. That was I had a peach bathroom suite in Edinburgh. It's amazing the colour schemes. And that's quite a thing. So, I've got to learn from the last race that turn one, you've got to be braking quite early. You can see everybody was trying to be on the inside there. And I did actually make up some places, but I've got to watch that. It's turn 4. That's a crucial one. And I think maybe I'm braking that a little bit too late. And that's why the car is maybe oversteering quite a bit. It's a difficult corner, that one. Because if I can get that one right, then I think we should be in the clear and hopefully can make up some good places. Because I want to try and go up the grid and not down the grid, and I want to try and get some good results because we're not far away again from getting into A. We're not too far away, so I think some good results will make a big difference. So what you need is a big V8 Citroen. Yeah, that would help. That would certainly help. I think we may have gone into a slower lobby because I think we were struggling with that one. So we are down in 10th, but there's not a huge amount in it, and to be fair. Well, it's the same guy that was in, so there's a lot of A's, in fact mainly A's. There's an A behind me. Yeah, so it actually looks like quite a good lobby. STI Arosa, I'm sure I've seen him before. And the village. Ah, Sirality, it's good to see you. I'm very well, thanks. I hope you're well. It's been a wee while. I know I was supposed to be off this week, but my move got delayed, so I'm back here. So in 2 weeks' time, I'll be moving, I think hopefully on the Thursday, avocado with cream dolphins. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I enjoyed the ACC. Yes, I'm interested. Yeah, it was so funny. Every time I went wide at the chicane, I made up places because other folk crashed out. So it was quite fun. I was really umming and annoying as to whether I should do an Assetto Corsa night tonight actually, and I could still put it on later on. We'll see what people want as well if they're up for me doing Assetto Corsa, because the actual race stream I was in the lobby was really good. I've raced with them a few times, and it's quite addictive, that game. I have to say, when you get into Group 3, and it is quite addictive. Oh, dolphins in the bathroom, fish in the toilet, ducks in the living room. Where's the chrome dolphins? Aye, that's it. Yep, for sure. Aye. So we are 9th on the grid. There's a few Brits in here. Can we make up some places? It's going to be fun for sure. I believe we can definitely go forward. I wonder what our position number will be in this, or a door number. Right. Let's have a clean race. Let's hope so. Yeah, Stan and Hilda in Coronation Street. Yep. That's the reason why people have switched off their TV. Okay. Right. We're down in 9th. Can we make up? Can we make up some positions? Turn the traction off. Goodness me, that was crazy. Goodness me, what is going on here? I wasn't even on the grass, but now I was. I think it's going to be exciting. Come on. See, it would never normally be as bad as that in a corner, even if it was kind of that banked. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. So they're just blocking. Always good to see it. Oh, we made up a few places. Because they're all going for you like crazy, man. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap behind. Oh, the yellow flag. Sergio in front. Not too bad. Definitely going to save this replay. That was much better. Far better. 9th to 4th. And that was quite something because it was fairly crazy. Ah, good to see you, Keith. And Erditz, good to see you. Great to see everyone that's joined us tonight. That was a much better run. In fact, it looked pretty dodgy. Because for a while we were back in like 11th, and we were kind of last, and then we came right back through the field. And look, there was our door number was 9th, so that was much better. Definitely burned a few, kind of lost an excess I think on that one, but definitely a good race. That was much better. And quite a lot of fun. I'm sure there'll be some funny messages there, but they're all at you. I mean, they're coming at you from every angle and just pushing through, so you have to fight back. You can't just let them get away with it. So now I'll make sure I do that one for the replay because that was a good one. There we go. Thankfully no one said anything about me, but my goodness, that was something. So it must have been quite close at the front, but to get up to 4th is not too bad. I was quite chuffed at that. Now, shall we do another one, or shall we do, what time is it? 10 past. So we've just missed Group 3. That so I think we'll have to do another one of these. I think we might just have a chance to get it. If we do so, what do you reckon? Shall we do group? We'll do a different race. What are you guys in the chat saying? What would you like me to do? I'm quite happy to do any one of the ones that are on the list. I've not raced at the Red Bull Ring. It's not one of my stronger races, to be fair. And it was interesting watching other folk do it, because they seem to be starting off on the hard tyre and then going on to the medium. We've got a wee bit to wait if we're going to do a race C. But as I say, I am completely happy to do anyone that you would like. Who is going to be first? We'd love to see B, if anyone else does. Yeah, great, okay. I have done a race there. Bumper cars. Is that, in other words, race A for that one? I like demolition derbies. Yeah, but it's my PSN that's taking the hit. Seen A and C mostly this week. Oh, why don't we try race B then? Shall we try race B, or we would be happy to go with race B? May as well try it. I'll be quite happy. Yeah, okay. We'll do a race B then. It's still, we'll wait for 50, so we're just under a minute, and then we can go into. I'll see if I can reduce my time a bit. Raced A, but not had time to do B or C. Yeah, it's a funny one. Race B, because it starts not on the grid. Depending where you are, it can be quite drawn out. But it's that crazy chicane. In the first few corners, when you go around the left-hander and then into that chicane, that's a really tough one to get right. Mike Rogers, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I did that special race earlier on for you guys. Make a third account called Rimmer for Crash Fest. Yeah. Got to find time to race with you on my UK account. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, there's some very exciting news, because I can't say exactly what it is, but I've been asked to help contribute in a major event in the summertime, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'm going to need to be asking advice regarding GT Sport lobbies and all the kind of things that you can do. For example, how many cars can you get in a GT Sports private lobby? I think it's 16, but I wasn't sure if it was more. So just in case, that would always be a good one. That now I think will we go. People were using the Toyota quite a lot. In fact, they were using the Renault. I might use the Renault because it did some quite good times. So yeah, it's going to be very, very exciting, and I'm going to be one of the main kind of. I'm not going to be. I don't think I'm going to be commentating, but I'm going to be doing a lot of the work to support it, which is fantastic. So very excited about that. And as it comes near the time, I'll be able to obviously let you know exactly what it is. But I'm very, very excited because it's a great privilege to be able to work with the guys that have invited me along, and to give it my best go. So I think 20 is the maximum. I'm not sure. Not played in a while. Yeah, so what I'll need to do, I'm going to go into Discord and kind of put out the questions, because I need to make sure I've got all the kind of facts of how to run the lobbies properly, because some people were going to be capturing it for this race, and we need to make sure we can count how to get all the results in, things like that. So yeah, it's going to be good fun, and hopefully it'll be a fantastic event. It's certainly an incredibly big event. Yeah, building the lobby from pine. That's it. For those of you just joining, I'm about to move house, and in this house that I'm going into, there's an awful lot of pine. It's covered in wood. Even though it's an old stone house, it's covered in wood. So it's quite a laugh. So everyone's making jokes about pine, and so you'll be pining to get into the new house. So yeah, come on, who can come up with the worst puns, please? That'll be fun. Now let's see what we can do in this Renault. And on a 130.7. So can I go any faster? I know I'm going to get this chicane right. Yeah, give a fish card from Cypher. Oh yes. It's the tanned wood. Honestly, I thought it was something out of a Burt Reynolds movie. I was so disappointed it didn't have a minibar. Oh. The Renault's not bad though, actually, overall. Yeah, that T50 thing looks amazing. Quite good under the brakes. Oh, and it's horrendous on acceleration on a low. Ah, Stephen, good to see you. Nicky Lauda. Oh, it's funny. It's very funny. Yeah, my new house, trying to get rid of all this pine. Quite good on this bend, though. So you can just go there flat out, it's quite good. I cooked it on the brakes, come on. Now let's see. I'm gonna quickly check your messages there. You picked up your your manual yet? What's that? But never mind. It's the best car in the world. What's up? Good to see you, Mayday Gaming. Only 1.6 diesel shared with Peugeot. Worming your way to get in, Woodworm. That's it. Well, hopefully we don't have any of that. Great to see everyone tonight. Thanks for joining up. We're racing Race B now. Oh, the manufacturer. No, to be fair, I've not really done FIA, to be fair. Well, I've done like a few races here and there. It's because I'm normally not free on a Wednesday and a Saturday. But I know obviously it starts tomorrow, isn't it? That's the first one. That, I can normally do Mondays and Thursdays. When you go over the corners, this thing is quite... Yeah, watch out for that tree. I know many of you will be getting ready for FIA. I'm sure it'll be a good season. Yeah, that's it. Dropping humour in this chat. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Can I get this chicane? Oh, come on. Almost had it there. This is a big overtaking point that everyone always tries. Feels like you can't accelerate out on it though. I've got to find a lot of time. I want to go against the grain. That's brilliant. There it goes. Right, I need to... I'll try it again. So I've got to try and get this chicane right. Because if you can get it, there's so much time. Oh, pining for humour. That's very good indeed. Is that any better? A wee bit. Yeah, for sure. just feel like I can't accelerate, because as soon as I try and accelerate in second gear, it just wants to. Maybe I'm going to try it in third. That's a bit better. .9. I've got a little bit of traction control on, I think. Actually, I've got it off just now. Yeah, I wonder. It's just bogging down. It's quite agile, which I quite like though about the Renault, because it does actually. I found the. Yeah, I did do some laps. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Oh, that's what you don't want to do. Well, on a 1:30.9, so I'm 2/10 off my best time. That's not too bad. I reckon that is a fishtail. See, there's so much time in this, is that I can just put it together. Not to worry, Stephen. Enjoy your night. Thanks for popping by. That's good, Andrew. Come on. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? That's a crazy corner, but if you get that chicane right, then it's worth so much. now we're almost a tenth up. Almost going to get there. They were on my they were on your PS4 all night. Oh well. Oh, that's the thing. That's quite funny. Well, so where will we be? At least I've gotten to a reasonable time. The car certainly has a huge amount in it. If I can just put a lap together, I mean, there we lost a bit on the chicane, and I think we maybe would have been a few tenths up, but we'll see. It's a long time to wait here to match. But it's quite well, at least the car turns in a bit, because the last thing you want is a car that understeers or it's so twitchy that it's quite. Yeah, that was the Renault. Yeah, it's the Renault RS01. Quite a few people I think had used that in the top 10. I've only used it a little bit, but I quite like it, to be fair. So we're 9th. Look how close it is. Yeah, there's not much in it. See if I reckon I could get, if I get a good lap, I could maybe get out like a 130.3, and that would put me right up there. It's definitely got you feel like you've got a chance. Yeah, it turns in quite well. You just have to, you've got to do a lot of trail braking in it, but if you can do the trail braking, it seems to be relatively smooth. I wanted to complain the car is set up for Max. Yeah. It's set up for my teammate. Yes. I hope everybody's had a good week, by the way. I've hardly had a chance to ask everyone, but I hope you've all had a good week. The nights are beginning to get a little bit better, or the days are getting to be a bit warmer, certainly if you're over here in Europe. It's 'cause it's been a pretty solid winter. It's been a cold winter, but it's beginning to warm up a wee bit. But I hope you're all doing well and enjoying life, and hopefully now as well for everyone the COVID restrictions are beginning to ease up. Here in Britain they're saying by June time it should all be away, and by end of March, April it shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully things will start to get back to some form of normality. Scuba Gav on a 129.9, that's pretty good going. But I think the best was like was it in a 128.6 or something? It was pretty crazy. Same cars I'm holding you. Was that set up for Max? Yep. Well, let's see what happens. Ah, I caught you. You thought I was going to say, let's see what we can do. But yeah, I can definitely get some time here. Ah, Gren Gobbleman, good to see you. Hope you're well. Andrew, your room was 6.5 degrees, or 6 degrees C. 18.5 right now. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's. I hope you're well, Gren Gobbleman. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. Let's see. Oh, we've had loads of likes. That's fantastic. Well into the 20s. Thank you very much, everybody. That's brilliant. Okay. Thanks very much, Al. Well, yes. Watch them going so around corners, you. Yeah, some UK cop called in a YT video from the other. Alright. Some. Alright, man, that's some UK cop called in a. Here we go.
Someone's going in there. Oh, come on now. That's a bit much. Totally uncalled for. Totally just pushed me off the track there. Oh, come on, come on. That was bad. No reason for it as well. That was poor driving. Come on, that's bad. Because we weren't exactly going slow, but it's never got dirt on our tyres. Oh, come on. That's a good one, Grin. That's so bad though. I mean, they just pushed you right off with nothing. It's up to 7th. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know why it doesn't reset it. It seems to reset everybody else, but not me. Come on. Oh, that's shocking. Oh, no. Well, we were up to 7th, and now we're last. Not had a race like that for a while. We were just totally demolished. Demolished by folk just playing all sorts of dirty tricks. Come on. Oh, that's alright, Al. Be interesting to see what happened in the replay, mind. Because I actually got out the way of one of them and they just came barging through. I'm going to put some traction on. Good to see you, Anders Pack. Ah, Chris, good to see you. Okay then, Andrew. It's very hard to get that corner right. flag. Wonder if somebody else has dropped out. See, I'm just beginning to go a bit quicker on that chicane. They seem to really have you on the... I probably won't be doing FI, to be fair, because I don't really have the time on a Saturday or a Wednesday when it's on, unfortunately, but I'll be watching to see how people do, for sure. And I might do, if I can do the odd race, I will. Just to get some practice. Ah, Adama, good to see you. This will be a better time. I didn't start 14th, I started, was it 9th? But we were really badly punted. Really badly punted. And that was the terrible run, but that was shocking. I don't even know what our door number was supposed to be on that one, to be fair. Or does it say 2? Supposed to be second on that. Because that was shocking. They were just bouncing off me, and they pushed me right off. Even though I was clearly in front, they just rammed me, and there was nothing I could do. And the Renault's quite dodgy if it gets a hit like that. But I'll save the replay. That was something else. No wonder they're all leaving the room pretty quickly. That was crazy. Right. Okay. But that was one race. Let's see if we can do it again, and this time we won't be so easily beaten. The Renault is quite good. Yeah, elbow cough. Well, I got a good few replays. Yeah, it didn't matter. He just tipped me out in the back. And the thing was, if they were that much faster, they could have just gone round me. If they're, it's the first lap, but we'd already avoided somebody coming out of the chicane who had gone into trouble, and that's where we lost a lot of momentum. Otherwise, we probably would have been okay coming into that hairpin. But that's where the penalty system should be quite clear. That when somebody tips you off like that, yeah, exactly. It was like a pit maneuver. It should be quite easy, you would think, to give somebody a penalty when it's a deliberate move like that and pushes somebody right off, because that was it. We were so far back, and then we had the spin, so we lost time with that. But yeah, because normally we go forward in the races, but they were saying I should have been second in that one, which is a fairly hard one to cope with. But right, let's see. Are we on traction control? We'll put it on 1. Let's see if I can get up this grid a bit. That might just help. I got a secret. Maggie Thatcher library. That would be cool, actually. That would be quite fun. Oh, think how many people you would annoy with that. It would be... Oi! So if you get that one wrong, then that's it. There's no way that's going to happen. Right, let's get back, try it again. that would be a fantastic livery if anyone's up for it. Oh, now that's a lot. No, actually, if they're faster, they should be easily able to outrun you. Yeah, that's probably why I don't play Forza Horizon. Yeah. I don't mind doing some more practice with your stream in the background. Oh, that's fine. Yep. It's quite. I do that as well. Always let you listen to the people you like, and I think because people now know that the current penalty system has just been changed. What's the wet? Wait. Do you know? I don't have a clue, Jonathan. Oh, sorry, it's Andrew who's just. Yeah. It's twitchy, look at that. So people use the Porsche. I'm just trying to think if anyone's used the Peugeot. But then that's actually RoboDrive in this setup, isn't it, for Group 3? That's fantastic. So I'm going to change up before I hit that left-hand bend. Good to see you, Keith. Thanks for joining us tonight. You'll be having dreams about Pinewood bathrooms. Ah, Max Turbo, good to see it. Yeah, we're all well, thanks. Hope you're well too. That's annoying. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. That car is a tricky thing going through that chicane, because you need to be flat. You need to come out of there with good speed, and it's just it's difficult. That is the thing about this track. That is probably, I think, the toughest corner to do. And then of course this hairpin as well just seems to be really tough as to when you can actually accelerate out of it. Because I always feel like a sitting duck on it. It's just they're coming in faster and they're accelerating out faster. Won the RCZ. Is this an Ealing comedy filmed at Pinewood? If you've just joined us, I'm about to move house. I should have been already there, but unfortunately we've had a wee bit of a delay. So, and the house I'm moving into has an awful lot of pine wood everywhere. So we're making puns about pine. So that's why all the comments are coming up like that. Well, yep, Sylvester Stallone on the Firebird Trans Am. Where are we this time? We're 12th. So there's
it's the same guy on pole. I've had some new people come into it. Let's see. When I do bad, I tend to want to be called that. That's it. Right, this time we'll have definitely a better race for sure. Right. I think we might just miss the Group C race with the timing of the end of this race, but we'll see. Max powder only for recreation. Yep. That shows them for manufacturers, just for the heck of it. Ah, that's quite good, huh? Right, let's see. Well, I'll make sure that this is still on, the traction control is still on. Someone called me Wax Furbo for anyone wanting a that's Wax Furbo. That's quite a good one. That is a good one. Yep. Well, can we stay on the track? Can we avoid being punted off? It's GT Sport without penalties, it seems. And we're starting 12th, so that might be behind the chicane a little bit. I like the double on cheek roof. Scuba Gav seems to be pretty good there. He's a long way ahead. Try it without traction control. Oh yeah. Yeah, we tried that earlier. And I was mainly going around in circles. You've got to adapt. Crash back at them. Yeah, it's yeah, it was certainly a... Alright, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah. Renault's got a bit of go. Oh, somebody's gone wide up ahead. Oh, someone's gonna... I can see a big dive bomb coming. Using a more stable car. Yeah, I mean, I've got it only on one, certainly. Yeah, this one, although it trail brakes quite well. Argy-bargy here. Yeah, it's a Corvette. So the Porsche was quite slow. To be fair, over the
come on. Come on. I should have been up to there, but come on, you. It's just when I see them coming, I know they're just going to ram me if I try and defend it. This is the problem. I just don't have the confidence to put the traction down, you know, to power out of a bend. It just seems to want to spin. One away. Right, last lap, and people are spinning all over the place. Thank goodness that car was in the air. Oh, come on now. Come on, come on. I was ahead. Come on, there's a way to drive and there's a way to drive. God. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, for come on. This is shocking. Shocking, man. There's no reason for that. Once again. Bloody hell, man. I was down to... up to 10th place. Yeah, that is annoying. God, dear, damn it, man. Where is that bloody beetle? It was a beetle that did it. Just totally whammed me away. It ended up 9th. Yeah, that's and they're saying I should be 3rd in that lobby. Yeah, that was... Oh, a player in your group started a party. That's I think if you like the car or need to change and just keep fighting. He ended in 9th. Yeah. Yeah, that was a real... I mean, there was no reason for that. There really wasn't. Now, where was it? It was that funny one. Yeah. He's may well have already left, but... Huh. There we are. I think he's already left. I haven't done a daily race for about a month now. Yeah, it's a funny one. There's not a fantastic range at the moment, isn't it? It doesn't seem to be. The last few weeks they've been okay, but nothing's really stood out, to be fair. Well, I think I'm not going to do another one of those because they've been pretty poor. Unless you really want me to do another Group B or Race B. I know occasionally though, out the week. I love racing, but sometimes the races of the cart, yeah, it just doesn't suit you, isn't it? Yeah, the spare box is filling up. That was so annoying because we were doing quite well. We were actually beginning to build up a bit there. Yeah, it really has ruined it, hasn't it? It shouldn't be like that. Because when it's a clear, they should be able to have a system where when it's a clear ram. I mean, I was in front of it, and I know maybe he was bogging out a wee bit. What do they call it? When maybe when if his connection's not great. So it was, but I was clearly ahead, and he just rammed me right again off onto the kitty litter, and then that's it. Yeah, Race A is a nice track, but garbage for me. Race B is my strong suit due to RTZ, and Race C, I'm horrible with controlling my Group 2. Yeah, I find I was struggling to get a good run out of turn 1 at the Red Bull Ring. That first corner, I was really struggling to be quick out of there. So yeah, it wasn't really kind of my thing, but where are we? It is 23:05. We could do another Race A. It's a wee bit away for a Race C, but yeah, maybe we should. Or would you like me to do a completely different? Yeah, yeah, a completely different race altogether. Right, you still beat me. You got 122.2, and I have like a 123.3. It's a funny one. I've done a little bit more with Group 2 in the last wee while. Graphics are a bit wooden. Fine. It's good that you're still keeping up the puns. That I mean, I could do it. It'd have to a wee bit of a wait to get to 11:30. But if you want me to do a Group C race, I'm more than happy to do it. What did I get out of it? Let's see. Yeah, 122.2. I tried the Honda, but that was almost impossible to run. So I don't know. But I'm annoyed that I couldn't get a quicker time though in Race B because it's saying I should be 2nd or 3rd on the thing. So I need to be in the top 5 to have any chance. Race A can be a bit hard on the brakes, and Race C is nice as long as you just remain smooth. Yeah. I have to say none of them particularly jump out at me.
Touch wood will be okay on the next track. Shall we try a group? We'll try a group. Try a race C then. It's a wee bit away, but we'll try that one and see how we get on. It can only get better. It can only get better. Scott's Pine. We'll do a bit of qualifying on the time trial. See, I reckon I could get a 121 if I really could do it. I see, so there's a 121.8. And I'm sure what's her name? It'll come to me in a bit. There was another one that did a 121.8. See how we get on. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, it's Hugh Newwood's house, alright? Yep, that's fine. Okay. At least these cars have got a bit of go about them. And they've got a bit of downforce. Yes, it's not a log cabin, but almost. That's absolutely fine. No, we're asking people for the pine jokes, that's alright. Yeah, that's it. The track limits are quite dodgy. So we've got to use mediums and the hard tyre. That's alright. See, you come on the second lap, you can never stop for that corner. This will not slow down, even though I'm using the same marker points. Alright, downshift faster, okie dokie, will do. Good to know. Still struggling with that first corner. Ah, another one. Got to get that right. Oh, you're still at work, my goodness. Ah, you're in the US.
See, they're getting 123s on the hard tyre. Somebody better. Somebody a bit better. Almost. There it goes. Right, I've really got to work on this first corner. Good. This is just not a track for me. Yeah, it's a... it is a funny one. Right, come on, you can do this. See it? You hit that. Some of the guys, they seem to be just getting that bit perfect. I don't know how they do it, but they miss the yellow cone or the yellow sausage curb, and it means they get this phenomenal exit out. Don't need a cone. I certainly don't. Entering the ring too fast, I don't know, perhaps. Slightly better taken, but I've lost too much time elsewhere. Okay, what am I using? Alright, so 0. I've just put it down to 0 to see if that helps. to get some movement. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just doesn't want to do anything, this car. Oh, come on. Got to get a lap, right? Try again. Come out on a new... We can definitely do a better time here. Yeah. Feels like either I'm turning in too late or then a bit too early. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that's a good advice, Andrew. So I'm turning too early in the first corner, okay? Yeah, try to turn a little bit later there. Got to get most corner into a wider line, okay? And we'll try that. Too tight there. Now, we better quickly exit this practice and get into the actual lobby itself. No, so the 22.4 is doable. Ah yeah, Sophie's done a 121.7. That's who I was trying to say is no. Right, let's see. So some people think I've been starting on the hards. I don't reckon my time's good enough to get up near the front, so Kawaki, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, I've not done this race at all, so we had a mixed bag of results with race A. Terrible results in race B, really poor results in race B, not great at all. Although the second one we were doing slightly better. But this one, yeah, let's see what happens. Now, what do you think? Should we start on the hards, or do you think we should go on the medium? I wonder. Let's do some more qualifying and try and get our time up a bit. Lower on hards, okay. Ah, you just bought it. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Seven medium, 6 hard, or 8 medium and 5 hard. Okay. So is that the other way around then, Chris? If it's 8 medium, it must be 8 hard, 5 medium. Aye, that must be it. Or is it 7? Aye, because you've done it 7 medium and then. Okay. Oh, doing some off-roading. But let's start again. Seems to be so slow on the power getting out of that corner. Yeah, I'm probably quite hot on tyres. I'm not maybe great so much at keeping them for tend to burn them, especially on the longer races. Do 7 medium and 6 8 then. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Like to be. Penalty for that one. Oh, come on. Turn 1 is something else. We need to get that right, otherwise we're not going to be anywhere. They're always smooth. Yeah, track limits. If you hit that wretched yellow bit, which is a horrible thing to have there, you just can't, it just loses everything. It totally upsets the car. Still in and passed out. Yeah, that's it. almost our time. See, I almost think should I go down to second gear, try and get a better pickup. Yeah, I'll have to try and start doing that. Getting there. Oh, come on! Oh. I think we were just braking a little bit too late. But I don't know if maybe going down into second might just give us a bit better kind of acceleration out of the air. It's a tricky one. I'll need to watch the videos and see what they're doing. But it's yeah, braking too late for... Because when I was watching the Tidgley one, he was saying brake at the 2 cones, but I've never been able to do that. It just doesn't work on my setup. I just can't do it. So I'm gonna have to just brake a bit before it, I think, and just try and keep a bit of braking and hope that it works. So I wonder where we'll end up in the lobby. It's one of these weeks where you're just learning the whole time because we're not particularly fast, but we've got to try and work out how we can do a bit quicker, how we can go a bit quicker. But make sure if you down change, or if you down in, and the car is settled before turning. Yeah, that's true. Start on the hards will do. No, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, these are the, sorry, not very much, just enjoying the concept. Thanks very much, so Max Turbo. Well, I mean, you see, there's not. If I could get half a second, I would be up there in the top 8. So it's certainly, you know, it's doable. There we go. To be fair, I've not done any real practice on the hard, so we'll just need to take it easy and just hope we can keep our position. Is at the end. Cautious at every corner. That's very good. 6 hard or 7 medium or pit lap 5 if you're struggling with traffic. See how it goes. Good luck. Yeah, well, thanks very much, Chris. That's the. We'll certainly do our very best. This is when you find out that your door number is like 1 or something like that. You think, well, so I should be getting a 121.3 to have any chance. Right. We've just gone 2 hours, and it's our first attempt at Race C. What can we do? Thanks to everyone who's watching. I think we've had about 25 likes so far on my computer, which is great. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, no brakes, come on. Yep, that's true. Come on! I mean, I gave him so much room. He's got the whole track. This is shocking. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, brake, come on. Yeah. pits already. We're up to 16th, where we started. End of lap, okay. Okie doke, into the pits. There we go. Where are we? Come on. Seems to be taking forever. Oh yeah. It's a long pit stop. And yeah, I gave them plenty of time. Right, we're on the mediums. See if we can go up some places. Yep, gold tyres. I wondered, yeah, I was going to say. the pits. Hey, we got one. Up a place at last. Seconds to the next one. Come down a wee bit. Racing, good to see you. Oh, the yellow flag was going. I didn't see anything there. Cars up there. Yeah, I see there's about 5 cars up there. Oh, he's got a bit of a penalty. Ah, well, we finished 14th. I think we started 16th. But yeah, well, actually, we were catching up a little bit because we were. I mean, they were nowhere near for a while. So we did. Thanks very much for the strategy guide there, because that definitely helped. See, it said I'm supposed to be second. That's impossible. I don't see how we can do that at all on that one. But yeah, that's a funny one. That yeah, good to see you, Bracing. Well, we've had a Paul, good to see you as well. Hope you're well. That is a tough one. We're really this week's races are just not. To be fair, I think race A was actually our best race. To be fair, on the whole thing. Where are we? We're not even in the top. We're that bad. We're not even in the top. At least we've gone up a little bit on SR, but yeah, I think that one is a tough, very tough set of races. I think, to be fair, I think I'd prefer to go back to race A. After all of that, I think race A was more fun. That got me shouting. Police drove past, spotlight shining in living room window. No fear, neighbour got broken into. I have a dog, no bother. Ha! Goodness, not very nice when you get the police coming to your door, or putting in a spotlight. That's for sure. Yes, back to a silky Citroen with its excellent ride quality, eh? That's what was the thing. Oh, it's saying that something is. Oh, Dirt Rally has installed. Yeah, that was. We did kind of do a bit. I mean, considering we spun and we really lost a lot of time, shows you how much if you can just get a few clean laps, relatively consistent. But I need to get teaching though. I need to get one of David Perel's teaching academy. You know, when he goes and you get a one-to-one with them to kind of learn the lines properly, get my braking right, because it's something you have to be doing, and I think you have to keep it up. Because I know I'm a lot slower than I should be, and if I'm supposed to be second, then that means on that lobby, you know, I need to find at least 7 or 8 tenths. Alright, criminal offence, noise over 80 decibels. Goodness. No, that's the. Yeah, no, that's So, I don't know what next week's races are, to be fair. I will try and do a Monday night stream, by the way. I'll be back to do a Monday night stream. And we've got some very big guests coming along, hopefully around about the 18th of March. So I will keep you posted. But the only night that I think I will probably not manage is possibly the 11th of March, because that's the day I'm actually moving house. Obviously it was supposed to be yesterday, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But, oh, thanks Chris, you're very kind. And that definitely helped us, with the strategy. But alright, you're watching Rally Sweden earlier, so get a handbrake cue. Yeah, that's it, that's the thing. Well, where we're going, the house that I'm going to, I might have to get an attic conversion, and if we're able to do it, then I'll have a bit more space, and I'll try and get a proper sim rig to go into there, and then I can improve it. Time for something new and improved. As they say, blame your equipment if you're not doing well enough. But so yeah, I'll there's so many good sim rigs out there, that's the thing. The Track Racer is good. The V-Rig looks amazing. I know Thea tested that. I'm trying to think what else was a good one, but there were so many. Yeah, I'll be surrounded by wood because it'll be an attic conversion, so we'll see. But in the meantime, it'll be a tiny little office with lots of lovely beige wallpaper till I can get that fixed. But we'll have all the pictures up and things like that, so it'll be fine. There's not even enough room for a shed at the back. Nick, the one from Janetta. But, yep. Oh, nice quality. Oh, thank you. Yeah, 106.9.
I was in the races that I did at the start. I was doing roughly 107s was my best time, but yeah, I've done a few 106.9s, not too far away from where it should be. Some of the guys who were in our lobby, they were doing like 106.1s, and I thought, goodness me, that is quick. It's all about these last few corners. If you can get them right, makes a massive difference. But short tracks, I've just about got enough to be relatively competitive. But I quite like the short tracks, and also these cars you've got a little bit of a chance to kind of make up places, even if you do badly at the start. You can, I mean, I've got a replay of one where I went down from, I think I started 7th or 8th, went down to 10th, I went nearly 11th, and then ended up coming back. I think it was 5th or 4th even. It was quite a good race. So yeah, I've got a few that I'll do. I'll try and put them out for videos later on. Aye. Look at the body angle there when he's braking. I need to sleep up early with little night for. Hey, thank you very much, Chris. You have a good day and a good night's sleep, and we'll catch up again soon. Well, only just about a month to go, and then Formula 1 starts. Boris Mobility play Gran Turismo Sport loudly. Ah, it's funny, isn't it? But you don't think though, now with all the COVID, people are just so fed up with the restrictions. I mean, I see more people in the shops than ever before, and and people walking about, getting in their cars and heading off, and you know, I don't know. I think people have kind of, I think they've had enough now, haven't they? Yeah, can't wait for F1. I think it will be a really good year. I think it will be close. I think it will be some good racing. I can't wait. I have to say, I'm looking forward to getting started and up early for Australia. Well, actually not in Australia, this is Bahrain, the first race. Just near my birthday. On the 20th, is it the 28th and the 29th? Is it 29th of March or thereabouts? I'm hoping that this year my birthday won't be on lockdown, but I think there'll probably still be some lockdown restrictions, but at least we'll try and get a takeaway of a front wheel drive V8 Austin Mini. Yeah, McLaren should be fast. I'm so pleased that Ricciardo's there. I think Ricciardo and Norris are going to be really good. I think that's a great combination. And I think Sainz going to Ferrari as well. I kind of get the feeling the Ferraris might be a bit better than they were, because there's hardly any testing this year, isn't it? It's only a few days, I think, in Bahrain. There. I need to split to take care of some stuff at work. No problem. You take care, Max Turbo. Have a great day. Thanks very much for joining us as well. It's been great to have you. Yeah, lots of good stuff, and yeah, it's always. I hope as well. I think they're going to start allowing crowds again, so that with the spectators there, it gives a bit more of an atmosphere. Yeah, the orange is quite good, isn't it? And the cars are definitely noisier than they were. They're definitely a lot noisier. Well, it's midnight here in the UK. Where are we going to be? Oh, we're 7th on the grid. There's not a huge amount. If you can get 1/10, you could be up to 4th. And yeah, and 2/10, and you'd be in 3rd. I think it's so true, isn't it, about trying to find a track combination that you're good at, and if you can keep to it, stick to it, then you can do quite well. Good morning, everyone. So, I think this is about the highest I've started all night in any of my races. I did think, I mean, because of the races, I thought, oh, I'm not sure if these will be any good or not, but we will see. I'm sure that Sergio was there when we were playing an hour or two ago, so he's kept going. Oh, that reminds me, I don't need traction on one. Driving a Henry Hoover. Yep. In fact, Sergio's connection looks a bit ropey. Okay, we're back to race A. We've had a hard run on the other two races, but I'm sure we can make up some places and see if we can get a podium. There's not a huge amount in it in terms of lap time. Just 2 tenths to get to, or 2.5 tenths between me and the first place and pole position. If you haven't already hit that like button, if you're enjoying the show, it'd be great to get a like there if you can. That would be amazing. Our door number is 7th. Somebody's got a Golf in here. Oh, that was naughty by the Golf. Talk about argy-bargy. So hard to get the power on, even when you're braking like crazy. Pine is soundproof. Oh, 106.941, not too bad.
we get higher up. Forced me a pull on the left there. Anything could happen. It's the last lap. It's just scrabbling, even though I had a better line than him. And he did brake check me. He definitely brake checked me on one of those corners on the last lap. Still, we got third. That's not too bad, and we started 7th. So we've definitely... Yep. Forza Racing, good to see you. We've had an interesting night. We've done two races. Well, this is the third race here at Race A. And then we've also done Race B, 2 disastrous races at Race B. And then we did a Race C that wasn't great either. So we came back to Race A, and we've actually done not too badly, actually. It's that's a lot better. Yeah, it's so hard to kind of get that, but that's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Quite happy with that result. And we're up there. That was quite good. Yes, I'm definitely getting... It's that last corner, because you can get a good run out of that. You know, people brake normally far too late there. And it was... so that was quite a good one. So I'm going to do that one again. If you guys are happy to watch, then I'm happy to race. Interesting that the chap was in the Golf and he was doing quite well. In fact, it was the guy in the Golf who won. Yeah, these ones are quite funny, aren't they? They're quite a laugh. Now, I must quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, so get yourself a cup of tea. Or if you're Jonathan, your 3rd bottle of wine. I'm sure I saw somebody saying that's what you were on. I'll be right back. And don't go away. I'll be right back. There we go. Right, we're back. That was a fun race. So we seem to be able to do relatively well getting the inside lines. Our braking's not too bad. I mean, I think we were as fast as the people in front. That, yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I know Vorta Racing was saying good close racing to watch. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. That's the other thing about the house I'm going to. Every door is those, you know, these horrendous kind of wooden with a kind of mirrored glass with those kind of, you know, the kind of half see-through glass on it. So it's a kind of 1970s or 1980s glass doors everywhere. But to be fair, they're in quite good nick. So we're kind of thinking it would maybe be a... Well, we will eventually, we'll have to replace them. But plenty of wood everywhere in this house we're going to. Your comment was censored, was it? Oh, it was. How could that? That's quite funny. That your comment. Well, I got on my show. It's not for kids anyway, so it shouldn't be any issue. That it's rare that you're on your third bottle of wine, Jonathan. Very rare indeed. Now let's make sure that they haven't put us on. Yeah, they have put us on traction 1. Oh, traction 3, sorry. Yep. Yeah, imagine what Kimi would have said. You got to admit, actually, I do like Kimi Räikkönen, and the fact that he's still performing well for Alfa Romeo, it really says something, actually. I think, and the Alfa look quite good. I hope they can all. I just hope it's a really close field that makes a big difference. I hope Williams is good again, and giving George Russell a chance to get up there. Yep. So I wonder where in the lobby we'll get put this time. Definitely, all these fleet driving days have definitely helped for our kind of road car races. You see, I quite like. It's like when they do a big race at Goodwood. You know, when they do like a road car at Goodwood, that's always quite a fun one. They did the Renault Clio V6s, and that was good fun. I'd love like Golf GTIs. You know, they've got the original Golf. I'd love if they did that one at Goodwood. I think that would be great fun. Or if that was like at Brands Hatch Indy, or even Brands Hatch full length would be quite fun. Yep, beige wallpaper. It's 1980s. On it, and the kitchen as well. I mean, it's quite funny because we got the property with a lot of the furniture included, and they've got ancient old kettles, and all the kind of the microwave is like, it's like an old, it's like a Seiko. Is it a Seiko microwave or something, or a Sharp? It's really ancient, but it all still works. So it's something it could be in a museum. You know, I thought I should just give it to the local museum. Yeah, no, they are pretty good. So it's going to be fun. But I think I'll need a steamer so I can get rid of all this horrendous wallpaper, because it's that really thick wallpaper that you're going to take off. Yep. Literally, my viewers could be watching paint dry when I get it decorated. How's that for a pun? Indeed. I'm sure you'll be wanting to watch that one. Great Wedding at Hughes, they left hundreds of... Yes, they have actually, yeah, old plates. It's going to be something. But for once we'll have a Chinese that's actually open 7 days a week. But it's still not close enough to a KFC. I checked today on the app. And yeah, 1990s comedy detective show, yeah. Wood chip and pine. That's brilliant. That's the... I still can't get KFC delivered. We're too far away from civilization, even in Alnwick. The nearest one I think is Ashington. Or Amble or somewhere, I think, or somewhere down there. Oh, it's funny. Yep. So, do you think that I should do an Assetto Corsa competition stream? Or even an Assetto Corsa stream? I've never done one of those before. Yeah, at least McDonald's is in town now. That is something. Oh, you'll be off to sleep. Work then FIA for me tomorrow night. But look, it's been fantastic to have you alongside here, Adama. Have a great night's sleep and all the best for FIA tomorrow. I'm sure you'll show them a clean pair of heels and you'll get some good results. But, yep. It's been a fun night. It's been a good challenge. We've had some good results. We've had some disasters. But it's ups and downs. Put yourselves together with your junk food and that. I know. Well, they were going to get a KFC in Berg upon Tweed, and then unfortunately with COVID that was all delayed. That we can only hope. You never thought you'd be so happy to see a KFC, eh? That's the one. Let's give me some chicken. That's Yep. That's it, you'll be all wanting a late night meal, but most of you guys that probably live in the cities, you can just order it up on your phone, no problem, and they'll bring it to your door. But, alright. Yeah, I see. I got a deal. They're giving 2 Zinger burger meals, or the Zinger box meals, where you get a bit of chicken with it as well. I think you get 2 pieces of chicken and a Zinger burger, and 2 for £10, which is not bad going. Alright. Have you seen Bangor? Bangor. Yep. Aye. An XL, good to see you. I've been very well. In fact, an XL, I need to ask you a few questions because I've been asked to join a very a special lobby that's being created for a big event later on in the summertime, and I need to know all about all GT Sport lobbies and how they all work, so that I can make sure I know I'm doing a good job. You guys make me hungry. 20,000 people. The Tiny Uni adds a third. Come up to Edinburgh and we'll do the Zinger deal. Okie dokie. It'll be morning. We're 6 on the grid. It'll be morning time in Australia or New Zealand, isn't it? It's New Zealand, I think they are. James. Good to see you. I love some KFC too. I've got everyone. I should own one. I should blooming well invest in KFC. That's my calling, should it not be? That co-clean race bonus points. That's it. Hopefully. Now here's hopefully a race, James, where I'm relatively near the front. It's possible to see the front cars. And last time we've had a couple of podiums here actually, so that's quite good. Let's see if we can get another one. Seemingly there's some big updates coming, I think, for Assetto Corsa competition, or maybe I think they might even be making a sequel to the first Assetto Corsa, and that is going to have a lot more cars and a lot more in it, so that could be really good. Oh, that's very kind, James. That's very kind indeed. I've got some big news for an event that is associated with some of the guys there, but so yeah, I'll be able to reveal more as it comes along. But it's a very exciting event in the summertime. But yeah, no, it'd be great. I hope you do well because you did fantastic. It was such a great job doing the 24-hour race at Spa. I mean, that was an amazing achievement to get 5th there. That was fantastic. Yeah, no, and we'll have to get you back on the show as well. We'll have to get more interviews sorted out. I'm hopefully going to have David Perel and Josh Martin in March time, so I'll keep everyone posted, and they'll be talking all about that. They'll be about all the new championships for the SimGrid. Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind, James. Thank you. We've got a star of the SimGrid in the... Oh. Oh, come on now. Oh, look at that. Deliberate ram by the Spanish bloke. Right, we're going to get that back. Not having that nonsense. That is true. But they get, when they bash it, you can see if you're on the outside and they give you another tap. Yeah, it's certainly a... Look at that, they're bashing everywhere, man. Right, now we're back to where we started. Yeah, the golf sadly just got in the way a little bit. I knew he was going to take that line. Come on. If you're going to go on that way, mate, you've got no alternative. Oh yeah, that's nice. I knew it. I knew it. That is so rotten. For goodness sake, bugger it. I knew it. I knew he was going to dive bomb because my tyres are all dusty. Come on now, car, come on. You let them... For God's sake, what are they doing? Unfortunately, I gave them space because I thought he might come down the inside, but he was just doing it directly to get me. Right. Oh, come on, come on, come on. It was the guy in the Golf. Yeah, we've done all right here normally, but once you're out with that and they just ram you like that, there's really not much you can do. Yeah. I mean, they cut in knowing that you're there and give you nowhere to go. You've got a right to defend your line. We should have been, I mean, look at that. Yeah, so we would have been up there. We were up into third again before they got us like that. Buggers, man. Yet to see them, but I hear there's millions of sheep down there. Yeah, I mean the thing is, they don't get. It's very difficult trying to choose your point to overtake them, and then they come down. I mean, the thing is, he deliberately shut the door on me. I had nowhere to go, and yeah, that guy in 6. Yeah, I mean, he got a penalty in the end, but I mean, he totally destroyed my race. I'm sure I think it was him. But yeah, look at that. Quite a few people have called. Yeah, that was the one in the DS3 in front of me. But it's yeah. I mean, you kind of would hope that when it's like a big ram like that, because it was. I mean, he just pushed me right off into the gravel. And the thing is, he was on that hairpin, or at the final corner. We won if he turns in like that, and he knew I was there. It was it's difficult to avoid. Yeah, and exactly, and it's not really kind of. Because again, we were up into third. In fact, we were looking quite good in that race. Yeah, it's a really aggressive lobby, and that. But I have to say, if I'm with them the next time, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm just going to ram them back. We'll ram them. Let's see. I remember seeing Tidgley doing that once because he got so fed up with some bad drivers, he just rammed them and sent them off into the Shadow Realm. It's a Rosberg, if you know what I mean. Actually, I'll put it on here because I'll try and do some laps. If we can get our time down a bit, we might be able to start near the front. See if we can get even a 10th or 2 would probably make quite a big difference, because we tend to make quite good starts, but we need to be on the inside for turn 1, that's for sure. Good to see you, GG Plus Racing. Hope you're well. Doesn't like to trail brake. Not through there. Can we get below a 106.9? No, not on this time. Let's keep going and we'll get there. Yeah, defend to the inside, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, brake, come on. Oh, come on. There must have been a fraction in that one. Still got a few minutes to try and get our time. Oh, come on. I was going to see if James is still in the chat. James Bacon, what did you think of that crazy race? I think you were too soft on him. Now, Kevin, you're saying got your cast off from when I was attacked with a metal baseball bat. Goodness me, that sounds pretty horrendous. Getting a little bit closer. You're on. Come on. Now, try fourth gear in turn 4. Okie dokie. And we'll try that. Thank you. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, see what you mean there. Almost. My Elgato chat link cable doesn't work on the PS5. Oh, I don't know. Come on. It's going to be tough. I wonder maybe if I need just a little bit of... where are we? Maybe a little bit of extra one there. Well, we got within a tenth of our time, so that's not too bad of our best time. But I think there's definitely a bit more. If I can just get the lines right, then I think we'll be somewhere. See if because if I could get a couple of tenths, I'd be right up there, and then I think I'd have you'd have a chance that I think some of the guys that were in the last race have now gone. I don't recognise all of them. So the firster in the Golf is still there, but and he was quite abrupt. But we will see. And then Hawkeye guy is in 10th, but he tends to make very good starts because quite often he's right up there. So take no prisoners. Right. Come on, we're going to finish on a high. Finish with a good result. And then going to sleep. See you all. I got him. Oh, fantastic. Thanks very much. Kevin, you take care. Good to see you. Right. It's been a good night of racing though, I have to say. I mean, it was a bit mixed earlier on, but I think this race here, I probably should have just stuck at it. Because we've had some quite close racing. And don't get past. Now, need to make sure my traction control is on. The carnage is good. Do you want me to do another one, do you? Right, I'm going to be I have fourth. Brake balance -1. All right. Goodness me, man. That is crazy. That was mad. That was absolutely mad. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Weaving across the track. Goodness me. Half the race done, and it's been quite a thing so far. Yeah, he definitely brake tested me, that's for sure. But did you see what he did to some of the other guys? Final lap. That is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbloody believable. Goodness me. He just totally rammed me. I mean, the thing is, I was on his inside, I had the line, and he just doesn't want to do it. What an idiot. Good gracious. That is shocking. Shocking. Absolutely shocking driving. How he said it's a clean race. He should have been... I mean, if they can't get a penalty for anything, that is surely clear cut. How much does it need to be? No brakes at all, used me, and I gave him so much space. I was right out there. So much space. What a blooming pillock. What shall we say? Yeah, that was really dodgy. Eyes left of him already, but really dodgy. I mean, that should have been, somehow we got a clean race for that. That should have been a penalty. We were on charge to win the race, and he put us off completely. I mean, that is just rotten to the core. If he's in the next lobby, I'm going to take him out. Just going to take him out, because that's shocking. Really, really shocking. I mean, the thing is, they're all going for you. Everyone's just bashing you left, right, and centre, and there's no rule or sense to it. And you kind of think, come on, it being really stupid. And that, I mean, to say that, I know that GT Sport have now basically got rid of penalties, but surely there can be some form of medium. You need a couple of extra seconds to him to be safe. Stay in the red, because I mean, exactly. I mean, it's just that. Yeah, I know. Because I thought, right, I'll try and get a line so I can come across. But I knew if I got on the centre, he would have just whacked me on that side. You know, it's so difficult to know what to do with this, isn't it? It's a real. Oh, it's a pain in the neck, man. But we're gonna have to get them back. It's either that, or there needs to be some kind of way of saying, right, we can get certain drivers, like in other lobbies, you can get them banned, you can get them kicked out. And if people are going to drive like that, then there needs to be a vote to kick them out. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Because I have to say, in that one, that you should have been... Yeah. The thing is, I mean, we were having quite a good battle overall, and he went a bit wide, and I had room on the inside, and he was just ramming me, you know? And of course that allowed the Spanish guy to come up and overtake the both of us. So we both lost with that one. But I mean, although he got the second and I got the third, but I mean, it's utterly appalling driving. But yeah, I mean, he was hitting anyone and everyone. I mean, he sent somebody into the wall on that corner that we're just passing now. I think did Ferber start ahead of me or behind me? I can't remember. He may be like 10th on the grid, so he's clearly well above his qualifying time. Yeah. Well, at least it's probably quite entertaining to watch, to be fair. I hope you're all enjoying it. Good to see you, Bracing. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for joining us. Come on. Oh, come on. Car was 4/10 up. We're definitely going to get a 106.8, I reckon, if we can get this right. Yeah, damage isn't on these. .107, come on, we're almost there. Come on. Got my foot planted. Ah, we're so close. Yeah, it's just spinning its wheels, isn't it? Ah, not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Now, where are we brake balance wise? United -1. Still, we're so close to getting that time, and if we can, that will be something. Oh, goodness me, goodness me. Hopefully, let's get another good result. I mean, look at that, 107.007, 107.081, 107.025. See if I can get those kind of lap times. And the thing is, with the race, you get a bit of slipstream, then it's not too bad. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Again, we're 6 on the grid. Furser in the Golf is still there. He won the last race. Recknage is also in there. I think he got punted off. Yeah, that was that. And Lucky 91 Pilot in the Golf is on a 106.7, so he's in first place. So he'll be back to that. So let's see. Yeah, no damage, no consequences for contact. Yeah, that was it. Here, how was the first? Oh, I didn't end up getting it in the end. I had to cancel it because I had a work emergency that came up, so I wasn't able to have it. No, I need to actually reorganise that. Actually, I need to get the vaccine. Yeah, no, that'll be that. Yep. So this time I made a poor start the last time because I didn't have the traction control on. So hopefully this time we'll make sure we get a good start. Oh, one of them's gone. The French driver has gone. He's lost connection, I think. Interesting. So he must have realised I think everybody would have been after him. That we're up to 32 likes, which is amazing. And 611 comments. That's fantastic. Yep. Yeah, no, that's true, because I think if people were getting bumped off, that would be it. Beware P3, dirty PRMUFC. Alright, Diet Prozac. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And that's Thanks, Reality. Same subs though. Yeah, 327. We haven't quite broken through on that 330 yet. I think we'll have to do a Assetto Corsa competition to develop our audience into more racing. And also, a lot of people have been racing tonight, but we'll get there. We will get there. Right. So watch out for number 3. Diet Prozac. No. And now we're 5th on the grid. And we're going to try and get the 4th. The Golfs seem to make very, very good starts. Oh, come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. What on earth are they doing, man? I mean, they just ram into you every blooming side. Well, enough is enough. Come on, come on, what's the car doing now? Come on, that's shocking. It didn't do that before, there was no reason for it to go off like that. Come on, you. Just... come on. God damn it. But you're going to see, I mean, the driving is appalling. Really appalling. And then you've got that, and then it just wants to go everywhere except when you point it. It's the Spanish guy who won the last race. How does he come off best when he bashes a folk like that? Somebody's got a penalty up front. Come on, come on, come on, you've got to move. Here comes Diet Prozac. Oh! Oh, 6.7 did the fastest lap. got him. Ooh. He was trying everything because I knew he was going to brake check me, but we got him. At least we got him. That was something. And we would have been probably a bit further up the field, I think, if it wasn't for the early issue with that. But yeah, got the fastest lap, but I don't think my SR would have done quite as well in that one. But at least we had reason to celebrate. That goodness me, you can relax. That was getting crazy, man, because they are just so dodgy. It's so dodgy. Oh yeah, my SR rating went up, or so it's still in the blue. Because it's kind of slobbied. Goodness me. Well, I will probably, I think, call it a night. It's after 1. So I better head to my bed. But look, thank you very, very much for everyone who's been watching. And I'll be back on Monday night with another stream. So it's you guys take care. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend. And drive fast. And try not to crash. Bye just now.